Hello everyone, I am Kitaramen, and in this video I'll show you briefly, or at least I'll try to do it briefly, how I reverse engineered, sort of, the music system from the Woodtick level, the opening level from Monkey Island 2. I'll give you a very quick rundown of what's going on here, so I'll show you how the music system works. Okay, so quickly what I did was first figuring out the tempo map inside of Reaper, so I could put all these tempo markers, since the soundtrack was recorded with live instruments, I believe, and was not programmed via MIDI. So I needed to have a reference point for each bar, and I took advantage of these tempo markers. Then we have 6 ROM stem, which are the sections where you are inside of the main hub of Woodtick, and then there are 5 shops. The way I've constructed the music system, I've put a loop on top of each stem, so in case you start playing from here and go to the looping point, you would go back to the beginning in the most natural way. Then we have 5 different transition regions that send you to the woodshop, to the cartographer, to the Bloody Leap, to Marty's Laundry, and to the hotel, according to the value defined in the area parameter. So for example, if we're playing here and the area parameter goes to 1, at the end of the bar we will skip to the woodshop section. I've noticed that in the original soundtrack from Monkey Island 2, Will Roger had transitions almost on each and every bar. We have these transitions regions with the same timeline. This timeline comes from the last 3 bars of the stem. Why I did this? I wanted to recreate what Will did on the special edition of Monkey Island 2, but since I couldn't use all the transitions well recorded, I had to make use of something to give the piece a sense of cadence, because in a previous iteration of this music system, I had the shops going to the ROM section straight at the end of each bar. So I took the last 3 bars from each shop's stem and used them as timelines. What happens is this: we're in the wood shop now. The transition plays. And we go to Rome 1. Why then the transition region ends here? Because of course, if you are at the end of the loop, specifically on the last 3 bars, I don't want you to hear the last 3 bars 2 times. I want you to go straight to Rome 2 at the end of the loop. So I had this 3 bars outside of the transition regions. I had some destination markers here, so that if you are here, excuse me, let's say you are here, the transition comes natural. And I've done this for each and every shop you can visit at the level. Clearly, it's not a one-to-one recreation of the original music system, but it was the closest I could get to, considering that I had some limitations to work around. For example, the tempo markers are programmed in Fmod to make the bar count inside of a transition region start from the beginning, start from 1. So for example, I originally intended to have this transition region with a quantization interval set to 3 bars, but what happened is that if we're here and move the area value to 2, since we have a tempo marker here that makes the bar count start from 1 again, we wouldn't have the 3 bars of quantization interval. So I had to work around this limitation, and Will kindly pointed out that they didn't use any middleware for Monkey Island Special Edition 2 specifically for this problem here. So they did it all by code and using CSV files to have an indication of where, inside the timeline of each stem, a new bar started. Okay, I hope you found this video interesting and entertaining. Hope to see you soon. Bye.